Can't you get this washing machine steady?
Sissy. You know every time we take a charter flight to Las Vegas, we gotta go through the mountains. I don't know why you do that.
Well, it's the last time we're taking one to Las Vegas. That was business, but I didn't know you were going to blow the whole profit on the nickel slot machine.
I didn't blow the whole profit. You're lucky I wasn't playing a quarter machine.
Well, it don't take as much time if you were.
Oh, sure. Cheapo, that's what you are.
Cheapo?
Sure, get a room, share a room, so it won't cost you so much. How do you think I'd feel? Spending a whole night with two auto workers from Detroit.
The room is deductible. Yeah. Gambling is not deductible. They were very nice people, those auto workers.
Funny hats. Water bags. At least I made out. Got my complimentary ashtray from the hotel.
Oh, complimentary ashtray. You don't look at the bills. You don't care about bills. It was right there on the statement. Complimentary ashtray, $1.50. My ashtray was complimentary. I didn't say anything about it. I shoved it in my suitcase. That's a complimentary ashtray. You had to run to the lobby. Look at my ashtray. Look at my ashtray. Put it right in the bill.
I'm not talking anymore.
Take it down. Take it down.
Good day, gentlemen. Present company accepted, of course.
Go blow your kazoo.
I understand you've just returned from a charter flight to Las Vegas, so you ought to be in the chips.
That's on your mini mind.
Well, did you get paid for that flight, or didn't you?
Well, the cash isn't exactly in the till. The clown wanted to put it on his credit card, so it'll take us a few days to collect.
Forget it. As of midnight last night, another mortgage payment was due on that plane. And as of 12:01 a.m., you were delinquent. And I intend to foreclose immediately.
Foreclose? Well, you can't do that. Your mother holds the mortgage on that plane, and only she can foreclose.
Mother is out of town, and she gave me complete authority to act in her place. Whatever she can do, I can do.
Well, the way I see it, we're gonna have to give up our fly now, pay later plan.
Without a plane, that is the first workable solution you've come up with.
Good day, gentlemen. The chef recommends the gourmet spécialité de maison, the plat du jour, poulet pizzazz. Eggs are whisked from underneath the mother hen the moment they're laid, injected with a puree of chestnuts, fine herbs, and truffles, replaced in a nest. And then when hatched, the chicken is already stuffed.
I'll take it.
I took coffee. You'll take it? You traitor? You Judas? What are you trying to do to me?
What's the matter?
Well, business is so rotten, I didn't have time to cook a special today. I was just winging the menu.
What's with him? I wish we had this restaurant.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it'll ever get off the ground.
Will you let me have my coffee and my death wish in peace? Get out of that coin laundry and do our coveralls or something. Save money. Do something constructive.
Yeah, that's an idea. I got some shirts and stuff to wash out. Do you have any dainties you want done?
Do I have any dainties? Don't play with the laundry machine.
Yeah. Well, my mother used to call them dainties. That's what...
Peace offering. Peace offering. I'm sorry I blew my cork, Herbert. You know, Becky told me about your rough luck. It's too bad the plane didn't crash on the way back from Las Vegas.
Well, now, there's a Dear Abby solution if I ever heard one.
No, it was just a thought. What I meant was the plane wouldn't be here. And if it ain't here, then Ronnie couldn't repossess it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean. Another brilliant idea. If the plane wasn't here, then Ronnie couldn't repossess it. And I'd have time to get the money together and... Harry, I think you just saved a play.
And tomorrow you'll take the special, right?
We'll both take the special. Now, the thing is, I gotta get the plane off the field before Ronnie gets to it. I gotta hide it.
You're gonna steal it?
Well, I'm... Steal it. Would honest Herbert T. Kenworth steal it? I'm gonna borrow it. Besides, that plane is still AAA's property until we miss some more payments.
Even so, I wouldn't tell Spud you're gonna swipe it. Borrow it. You know, a Boy Scout should be so straight.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get a friend who'll help me out. See, who do I know that I don't owe money or merchandise or a moral obligation?
Well, that's me out. At least twice.
I know. Red Phelps. You know Red Phelps?
Oh, yeah.
Red Phelps is an old friend of mine. He works for an air freight company. I'll call him up.
Good
I'll stash the plane in our hangar over at Mid-City Airport. Come and get it when you want it.
Oh, Red, I want to thank you before we take off, because after that, my teeth start to sweat.
Hey, do you always get airsick before takeoff?
And sometimes on my way to the hangar.
Spud, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just came back from the laundry. I was rinsing out a few things.
Who's flying the plane?
Oh, that'll be me. So I take her. Oh, wait a minute. No, it wouldn't be me. Well, probably Herbert. He probably took her up and test out the... No, Herbert wouldn't take it up. His life depended on it. Well, now, wait a minute. If it isn't me and it isn't Herbert, there's only one explanation for something like that. Somebody stole the plane! Call the sheriff's office.
Operator, get me the sheriff's department.
Hello, information? Listen, information. This is Spud Barrett. I want to report a stolen plane.
Sheriff's department?
By the fence out here with...
Just a moment, please.
Hello? Never get anything out of them. Hello, Sheriff's Department. We tried to get you on the other line. Where were you? Listen, I want to report a stolen plane. Yeah, Spud Barrett and Herbert T. Kenworth. Yeah, co-owners. Yeah, well, he owns half and I own half. I don't know which half. We never decided on that. You split it either way.
We'll get the air patrol right on it. Can you give us a description of the missing plane, sir?
Well, it's got wings, propeller, and motor. Yeah. Say, listen, why don't you have your boys come out here and test the runway for tire prints?
Sir, we've really got to have more to go on. Could you give us the color of the plane?
Color, well, it's, chartreuse. No, it's a pea green. It's a pea green or a chartreuse, one of the two. Except for one little spot where we hit the buzzard. Yeah, I don't know if it helps or not. It was a black buzzard.
That's fine for now, sir. We'll be in touch.
Oh, Camp Pendleton? Yeah, listen, your anti-aircraft guys haven't shot down any strange-looking planes lately, have you? Well, it was chartreuse, and in the map compartment, there was a YMCA cafeteria credit card. Hello, Sergeant? Hello? Hello? I got a lot of bad news. Let me put it in a nutshell for you.
Well, you're just a nut that can do it.
Our plane's been stolen.
Our plane has been stolen. Oh, well, these things happen, you know. You gotta look on the bright side. This gives us a little time. Now we'll have time to collect that Las Vegas charter fare.
I don't know whether you heard me or not. Our plane has been... We don't have... You know, maybe you're right. Now, maybe that plane napper did us a favor. By golly, I never thought of it. You look... You know, I'm kind of sorry I called the sheriff's office.
Well, what are you going to do? You're under pressure, so naturally you called the sheriff's office!
Oh, I had to?
You didn't call the sheriff. You wouldn't call it. You did it.
Well, I had to. I mean, after all, you...
One phone call. You zapped an entire airline, you dum-dum.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Oh, how can I do for you?
My name's John Hale of Hale's Travel Agency. I'd like to charter a plane if you have one available for such a purpose. I have a small group attending a religious conference.
Charter a plane. Did you say charter a plane?
How do you like that? We get a charter and we don't even have a plane.
That's right. We don't even have anything else, but, I mean, that's all we do here. We do that. All right, Captain. Don't you want to go and file your flight plan? Surely you have a flight plan. Let me check the schedule here and see. Oh, are you in luck? We have fun right now, just this very minute. What is your destination?
San Francisco.
San Francisco, you're going back to pick up your heart.
I don't get that.
Yes, how would you like to pay for it, sir? Now, you suit yourself, make it easy on yourself. Do you want to pay cash or check?
We even take an IOU.
You're most generous, gentlemen. However, my responsibility is to deliver this charter group to San Francisco. My representative will meet you at the airport with payment in full. Just present the bill.
You'll meet us with payment in full. All right, sir. Done. You just meet us with your little brood at the field, and it will be up and away to the city by the bay.
Fine.
How can we do that? We don't have a plane. We've got to get a plane if you're going to
We
have...
are going to go and unsteal a plane. Come on, boy, make vapor trails. off the plane. I'll tell Red to clear us for takeoff. Red isn't in there, but there's a plane.
You're right. Yeah, it's well, you know something? Now we can look on the cheery side. At least Ronnie can't foreclose on us. I'm gonna close her up.
Yes, Red Phelps. He used to work for Century Air Freight. At least he used to, is what he that miserable out.
Now, you want this man arrested for grand theft airplane. Can you give us a description, sir?
They want a description.
No.
He's about 5'11". He's 180 pounds, depending, give a pizza or two.
Something else. Hello? He's got red hair, too. Yeah, that's why they call him Red Phelps.
Did you hear that? That's the same guy. Sir, I didn't mean the man's description. I meant the plane's. And do you know the model year?
Oh, a model year.
Oh, I can handle that, too. I can handle that one, too. Yeah. Well, no, we've had it for 2 years, and we got it from a guy who had it 8 years. But it was used, and the guy before that had it 4 years. So that'd be your 8 and your 4. 2 carry... Wait a minute, on third thought, the guy who had it before him... Hello? Hung up.
Well, they probably asked for an unlisted number.
There it is. Legal notice of foreclosure. That box kite you fly is now the property of Crawford Airlines. Mrs. K.J. Crawford, president.
You want to give Boy the word, or should I?
I'll handle this. What word?
That's right, a stolen plane. It's the property of Mrs. K.J. Crawford, and if it's not here when she gets back, she'll kill me.
What's going on out there? This is the third stolen plane report today.
Never mind that. I demand that you arrest Spud Barrett and Herbert T. Kenworth for stealing my mother's airplane.
That is a lie. The thief is Red Phelps. I just reported it 5 minutes ago, and that plane does not belong to Mrs. Crawford. It belongs to AAA.
And don't forget, it's chartreuse and buzzard black. And don't hang up on us anymore.
3 weirdos reporting the same stolen plane.
That does it.
All right, look, you see,
Hold it. Hold it. All right, now, wait a minute. We got to get some organization here. Now, there's a perfectly logical explanation for everything that's happened here. Does anybody know what it is?
All right, officer, do your duty. Arrest these men. Go on, put on the handcuffs.
You can't take one step in here without a search warrant. I saw that in Perry Mason reruns.
Oh, he knows.
Look, Mr. Crawford, we can't arrest anyone. We've got no evidence.
That's right. You got no corpus delicti. And you got no airplane delicti either.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. Mr. Kenworth, I'm just checking in our little charter group.
They look enough alike to be sisters.
They're here just in time to help out with the last rites.
I'm afraid we're a bit early, but the sisters were most eager to get to their religious conference. I'll take them into your Shea Skyway for a cup of tea. Please call when the flight is ready.
Don't gulp your food down. Plenty of time for seconds.
All right, there's your evidence. There's your evidence.
What do you mean?
These 2 crooks have booked a charter flight, so they must have a plane. My plane. I demand that you search the field with a fine-tooth comb.
You go right ahead and search. We have nothing to hide. I'm in charge of buttons.
Well, watch it. Stupid Ronnie. He's as stupid as you are. The cops out searching the field? They ought to have them out searching for Red Phelps. That's what they... This will lock you in there.
I'll get it.
Got the button, or I'll get your nose. Dear Herb, there wasn't any room at the Mid-City Airport, so I had to bring the plane back here. Signed, Fred. Well, I know who it is. Double crosser.
Yeah. Hey, you know something? This is kind of wild, though. Those police out searching for the plane, and it's right here. We're in trouble.
Don't tell me about it. If they find the plane, then Ronnie will confiscate it. And I'll go to the pokey for filing a false police report.
Well, you're right there. And don't forget grand theft, too, for the airplane.
Let me try and forget it, will you? If we could just get those sisters up to San Francisco, we'd have enough money to pay Ronnie, and there'd be enough left over for an all-expense-paid service breakdown.
You get a good idea there, though. I don't know how you're going to pull that off without getting caught. You know something? I'm kind of confused.
You're confused. Don't do that when I'm talking to you. What's the matter with you? You think you're confused? What about the cops? They're halfway up the wall right now. Thing for us to do is drive them up the other half.
What do you mean? I don't understand that.
Well, here's what we gotta do. You gotta go and stall those cops. You understand? I'll get the plane out of here. I'll hide it at the other end of the field.
Yeah.
Then we'll get the sisters aboard. We'll leave for San Francisco. We'll be in business.
Yeah, good idea.
Move. All right. Tower, Sherm, this is Herbert T. Kenworth. Sherm, we need your help. Could you get that luggage truck over here to the hangar right away? I'll explain it to you when you get here, boy. That's it, boy. Becky, Herbert T. Kenworth here. Listen, Becky, don't let Ronnie know, but there's something you can do that would help Spud and me.
Excuse me, sister.
Yeah, Becky just came in. Okay, Herbert, I'll be right over.
Just one more thing about the flight. The Federal Aviation Administration has requested AAA to try out a new boarding procedure. I think you may find it rather unusual.
That depends upon what the federal government calls unusual.
Well, unorthodox. I think I can say it's going to be like nothing you've ever experienced before. I do hope you'll cooperate.
Sounds exciting. We'd just love to be unorthodox for a change.
Could be the most exciting thing that's happened since the candle set Father Flanagan's collar on fire.
Shortest service in church history.
Oh, you're angels, all of you. Or certainly the next best thing to it. I'll see you later.
Hurry up, they're coming.
Yeah. Well, this time I thought I'd give you the registration number. See, then that way, when you find a plane with that number on it, you'll know that that's the plane. Excuse me a minute. Watch it, boys. A lot of times birds come flying out there, just trying to protect you. That registration number, let me see. That would be 31, 37, 36, 37. Yeah. No, on second thought, I think that's my zip code. Or maybe that's my Social Security number. I'm not quite sure of that. Or my zip code, maybe. Yeah, I think it would be my zip code. Just, I think we're all right now. Yeah, there we go. Good. Just step right this way, boys. You know, on second thought, I think that's my serial number from the Army. Now, isn't that funny how a lot of those things get away from you? Took a memory course when I was in the Army up at Fort Lewis. One of the two, Seattle or Tacoma. Right down here, boys. That's it. Just keep moving right along there. That's fine.
I wonder what's going on. Those deputies should have covered the field by now. Where are you going, Becky?
Oh, I thought I'd just go see if the sisters are all right.
Never mind. I'll go see if they're still there.
Monsieur Crawford. And how many in your party, please?
Now, cut it out, Harry. I'm just checking on this little charter group.
Thanks a lot, Harry. Harry, bacon grease on the jacket. Hello, I'm Captain Barrett. Excuse me. Sorry, an old trick-knee from football. Your charter flight 77 is now ready for boarding.
Wonderful, Captain. Well, girls, we're off at last.
Incidentally, your group has been selected to participate in Phase 1 of the FAA experimental boarding procedures. It's quite an honor, and I'm sure you'll accept it with humility. The government thanks you, AAA thanks you, and I thank you. If you'll follow me now, please, I'm going to check the wind. It's an ill wind that blows. We're going to go right into Phase 2 now. This is the emergency landing procedure. If you'll all assume the crash position, please. Just bend over, girls, and it comes in handy when you get into that thing. Let us pray we never have to use this. Follow me.
Ronnie, could Ronnie, with this, I'm having trouble getting the schedule coordinated.
Hello, Captain Barrett here again.
I don't like to pry, Captain, but would you mind telling us what we're doing in here?
In here? Oh, I thought you knew. Oh, you don't? Oh, my fault. This is phase 3. We're preparing for night flight. Let your eyes get accustomed to the dark.
In the closet?
Closet. Well, we used to do this in a refrigerator, see, but when you opened the door, the light came on. Ruined the whole thing. I'll begin phase 4 now. Excuse me. Feel free to talk among yourselves. Smoke if you got 'em. Sorry, my fault. You know, maybe we can just hum.
I tell you, they've got a plane out there somewhere.
Mr. Crawford, we've searched in every hangar on the field.
Then search again. Those 3 nuns are waiting for their chartered flight, and I say those AAA crooks are going to take off with them.
Maybe we ought to try on the other side of the field.
Step right in here. That completes the FAA experiment. You can straighten up and fly right now. Just take this pew right over here. There you go. Excuse me.
Oh, yes, in here. All right, Captain, everything's ready for you. Got it all ready to go. Welcome aboard, sisters. When the roll is called up yonder, you'll be there. Little humor for the flight. Isn't this interesting, this FAA thing we do? It makes you proud to be an American.
Want to shut the door? Ready to go.
Oh, it's ready to go. There we go. All right, Captain. All right, girls. Fasten your safety belts there. There we go. And don't forget to observe the no smoking sign. I'll just secure the door for takeoff. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Miss Crawford. I'm going to secure the door for takeoff. Will you excuse me? There we go. There, we're all secure. Miss Crawford, what are you doing here?
Well, the same as everyone else, I suppose. Getting ready to take a flight on AAA.
Mother, what are you doing with those hijackers?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Ronald. Mr. Kenworth paid me the installment on the plane in San Francisco. Also, the next installment, in advance.
Oh, I could never resist a beautiful woman, especially when she's got her hand on my wallet.
So tear up that ridiculous foreclosure notice. Oh, if your father knew how foolish you'd been, he'd turn over in his grave.
Oh, listen, he'd get a load of him, he'd be known as Whirling Crawford. That's my idea.
Say, why'd you guys bother coming all the way down here? We found the plane by ourselves. Buy a cup of coffee, but I suppose you got other stuff to look for. Becky, what do you say we go shake up Harry and order something off the menu?